Squad. Come at ya. Got something from Xiu Xiu. Or Zuzu. I think it's Xiu Xiu, though. Heard somebody mention them this week, actually, and I don't remember where. It's probably TikTok or something. Maybe it was Instagram. But was surprised to hear the name come up. And also felt really good. Was like, oh yeah, I know them. Let's see. This is called Fabulous Muscles. Just makes me think of the man of muscle misery, Flex Mentallo. So this is Xiu Xiu. Producer is Cory McCulloch. And this is off of There Is No Right, There Is No Wrong, the best of Xiu Xiu 2002 to 2012. It is not possible that that came out in 2004, so I guess this song came out in 2004. This was sent to me by Spousers. Spouser. There you go. Sent me some money and said, face blue wide eyes. I'd hate to have you react to another sad song from Xiu Xiu, but it's been real important to me in terms of LGBTQIA themes and representation. They sent me the link. Made me well up when I checked the lyrics for the first time. I don't want to spoil anything. Love your reactions, and I feel like I take away with something anytime you post. You're always very insightful and down to earth, and I've always respected you for that. Love, much loves. Thank you. I just try to say what I think about music, and totally down to listen to more Xiu Xiu. I love that this. He's sitting here with the cat on his shoulder, but it's not a real cat. It's a fake cat. But he's like, oh, it's so cute, little kitten. It's just funny. I think it's funny, okay? Leave me alone. Let's do this. There is no right, there is no wrong. We're going to go down to the bottom here. Wow. A lot of songs. 44 songs. This is number 16. So I assume it is a pretty damn good song. It is labeled pop, folk, indie folk, and acoustic. This song is partially based on the novel Mama Black Widow by Iceberg Slim. Jamie has said that it's also based on his experiences of abuse. So I have talked about Iceberg Slim on here. I have not read or listened to Mama Black Widow, but I have listened to Iceberg Slim's Pimp. And it is a fantastically good book. I know I've recommended it on the channel before. Iceberg Slim, super interesting guy. He was a pimp. I think the story of Pimp is actually a biographical reaccounting of his life, set in like the Pimp, the story of my life by Iceberg Slim. Set in like the 1940s. Yeah. Here we go. Chronicles his life as a pimp in Chicago's underworld, offering a raw, unflinching look at street life, exploitation, and survival in the 40s to the 60s. And it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic book. And you should go read it or listen to it. Originally published in 1967. You will be amazed. It is not a blueprint of how you should live your life. It is, in fact, exactly the opposite of that. He even says that he found God later in life, which is probably a good thing for him because it really turned his life around. He was a horrible abuser, just awful. But there are people who've based their entire lives around him and that book. A lot of the word ice comes from him, right? In the ice in rap, like Ice T, Ice Cube, Vanilla Ice. It comes from Iceberg Slim, and it's a great book. It's absolutely fantastic. You should check it out. So let's listen to "Fabulous Muscles" from Xiu Xiu, again sent in by Spousers. And please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon information is down below if you want to send me something to listen to. Those are the ways to do it. I'm not sure what this is going to be like, but let's check it out. I guess it's going to be a little sad. 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Fabulous Muscles by Xiu Xiu.
face, and it was the kindest touch you ever gave. Wrap my dreams around your thighs and drape my hope upon the chance to touch your arm. Fabulous muscles cremate me after you come on my lips. Honey boy, place my ashes in a vase beneath your workout bench. No romance, no sexiness, but a star-filled night. Kneeling down before the now familiar flesh of your deformed penis. Wigging out before the unfamiliar flash of my broken neck. Fabulous muscles cremate me after you come on my lips. Honey boy, place my ashes in a vase beneath your workout bench. Fabulous muscles cremate me after you come on my lips. Honey boy, place my ashes in a vase beneath your workout bench.
Interesting. He doesn't come right out and explain exactly what's going on, right? Clearly some kind of abusive relationship with someone who has fabulous muscles, probably much more physically impressive than I don't remember the singer's name. Whoever the singer is, Mr. Xiu Xiu. Formed Jamie Stewart. Yeah, that's right, Jamie. I remember that. But what is this annotation? So they have an annotation on "Break My Face" in "It Was the Kindest Touch You Ever Gave." The very start of this song sets up the tone and theme. The narrator lusted after the subject of the song, whose kindest touch was a brutal, fatal beating. Well, not fatal, a brutal beating. Despite this, the narrator seems content in the moment, having satisfied themselves. I'm not sure if they're satisfied having, what does it say? Content having satisfied themselves. I think what they're saying is, I think what they're saying is when you hit me, when you hurt me like that, when you broke my neck, apparently, it was the best thing you could have done. Because I think what he's saying is that it broke the spell you had on me. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Where, like, I'm going to say it's Jamie, right? Even if it is, and I don't know, even if it's a character that he's playing in this song, I'll say it's Jamie. If Jamie is saying he was so infatuated with this person, this fabulously muscled person, that he would do anything for them. Anything. He was to be used by this person, however they wanted, including being physically abused. But when they went one step too far, when they actually caused damage, broke his face, broke his neck, whatever it is, that's what snapped him out of it. Because he doesn't say, I will do these things. It's all in the past, right? Honey boy, place my ashes in a vase. That's in the future, right? Beneath your workout bench. No romance, no sexiness, but a star-filled night, kneeling down before the now familiar flesh of your deformed penis, wigging out before the unfamiliar flesh. I think that might have been flash of my broken neck. But it's flesh here, the unfamiliar flesh of my broken neck. Fabulous muscles, cremate me after you come on my lips. Honey boy, place my ashes in a vase beneath your workout bench. I'm not sure about that now because there doesn't really seem to be any tenses in here, past tense at least. It was the kindest touch you ever gave. Wrap my dreams around your thighs and drape my hope upon the chance to touch your arm. Yeah, maybe not. But I don't know. I feel like he's telling us about the time that ended those feelings. That's what I feel like. And if I look at it another way, maybe he's just telling us about how it was. This is what happened in that relationship until I'd been used up and thrown away, until I was damaged, and then we couldn't continue to see each other, and life moved on, and we never got together again. I don't know. But I can see how somebody like the person who sent this to me, S Powers, um, if they had had any kind of relationship like this, abusive, maybe even self-hating, maybe getting into this relationship because they didn't feel like they deserved anything better than this, or this was the best that they could have, and seeing that somebody else went through something similar, um, I mean, I've said this before on the channel, just knowing that you're not alone in a feeling is a really powerful thing. And not only that, but it's powerful, and it tells you that it is possible to survive it, to move beyond it, to get out of it, to take care of yourself first instead of giving yourself up to somebody else completely. And I feel like he's not talking about like, I don't think this is all completely made up, right? And I think that because he wants it to seem very grounded. And again, I'm saying he. I don't know if Jamie is he, they, she. I have no idea. Maybe I should just use they. Um, but I don't know if Jamie is saying. No, that's not what I was going to say. I find it interesting that Jamie's using very specific terms that take you out of the fantasy of a song and makes things very concrete. When he says things like cremate me, that's whatever, burn me up, I'm dead, whatever. But the second part of that line, after you come on my lips, that is a very specific, very real thing that takes you out of the fantasy of the song and puts you into, oh, this just happened. Same thing with kneeling down before your now familiar, the now familiar flesh of your deformed penis. Completely removes you from the song, removes me from the song. Deformed penis. What the hell is going on there? Why are you using the word penis in a song? You use some other word, right? You wouldn't talk about it so specifically. But I think Jamie wants us to understand that no, this is real. This is like this happened, or this could happen, or this happens to people all the time. There is no romance in it. There is no sexiness in it. This is not a fantasy. This is what getting down and dirty in this relationship looked like. The guy I was with had a weird penis, and he beat the shit out of me after he came on my lips. Huh. It makes me curious to check out this book, Mama Black Widow by Iceberg Slim, because I don't know anything about it. Let's find out about it. Let's do a little research. Mama Black Widow. Mama. Whoops, I can type. Mama Black Widow by Iceberg Slim. Is there a page I can look at? Oh, let's. By Robert Beck. Mama Black Widow's. Robert Beck, one of the most exciting. Oh, stop. 1969. It does say Iceberg. I guess Robert Beck was his real name. Mama Black Widow is a nickname of Otis Tilson, a comely and tragic black queen, adrift with his brothers and sisters in the dark ghetto world of pimpdom and violent crime. His story is told in the gut-level language of the homosexual underworld, an unforgettable testament of life lived on the margins of a racist and predatory urban hell. Sounds pleasant as hell. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know that song. Or that book. Published January of 1969, 312 pages. I'm curious about that. Is there a better Simon & Schuster? Same information. Oh, no. Slightly different. Stunning black drag queen drag queen trapped in a cruel queer ghetto underworld in hopes of escaping the racial bigotry and economic injustice of the South. Otis's family journeys north from their plantation to an urban fuck you. To an urban promised land. Once in Chicago, Otis and his brothers and sisters become prisoners to a wasteland of violence, crime, prostitution, and rape. This is a gut-wrenching tale of destruction of a family and the truest portrayal of homosexuality in the ghetto ever told. Wow. Wow. I bet that's a harsh book to read. I might have to check it out. Yeah, go check out Iceberg Slim stuff, seriously. This was quite good. It's not a song I want to listen to a lot. I think it's a very meaningful song. I think it's probably a lot more meaningful for people who have gone through things similar. I have not gone through anything like this in my life. I feel bad for the people who have, and either who have been forced into it or have allowed themselves to be put into a situation like this because they thought they had no other better option. And like I said, it feels so much better to know you're not alone. And I think that's the point of this song. To get this out here so other people understand that they are not the only person in the world to have gone through something like this. There you go. Thank you so much for sending me this. I appreciate that. And I guess I'll be back tomorrow with some more music. I've got another song I'm going to do tonight, but this was quite good. Quite good. Hooray for Xiu Xiu. Papa Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon, down below in the description of the video. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.